Oh. Nope. Man. Oh, this freaking project. Yeah. That's where we messed up.
So I'm going to be working on an accent wall. This is in my wife's office / guest room. A couple of things that are important to know. One, I'm not a trim carpenter. I build custom furniture, and there is a huge difference. And second, I'm not a painter, and you're going to kind of see highlights of those things as we move along with this project. So the plan is to put up a geometric pattern on the wall, and I need to have a square foundation, and my house is no different than any other house. The walls aren't square, the ceilings aren't straight, and it's just a pain to even get a square foundation to start from. Once the old baseboard's removed, I'm going to use my oscillating tool or multi-tool to cut away for the new baseboard or footer to go back behind it. And this is also where I run into the first of many problems to come. I have my header on and I'm about to nail in my baseboard, and I slowly realize there's a problem.
Oh.
So what I just realized is I plan to put this MDF backer board. Part of the thing with the accent wall that I've seen multiple people do before is they put the wood right on top of drywall. And I didn't want the orange peel look from the drywall to show up. I wanted as smooth of a finish as possible, so I wanted the wall to actually match the texture of the accent strips. So everything had to come down so I could put the MDF, put the baseboard back up, put the header back up, and recut the baseboard that was butting up against my baseboard. Unfortunately, this MDF backer board turned out to be more problems than it's worth. There's two things that happen. One, if you're wondering how I'm going to cover the gaps between the two MDF boards, I already have a plan for that. No worries, this won't be a problem later. And secondly, something else got covered up that past me has no idea what's going on. If you know what it is, please comment below, because I can't figure it out, and I think my nail gun is off, and that's why I'm blowing nails through the backer board and just have no idea why. So like any other good woodworker who can't figure out what a problem is, we're just gonna move on and come back to that later. That bulge in the wall won't come back to haunt us in any kind of way. So one thing I knew I wanted in the design was for my header and footer to both be thicker than the accent pieces that are going through the middle. So the primed pine board that I already have, it's just finger jointed pine. I decided to run through the planer, and just the problems never stop. So I'm running my planer, I finally get it to the thickness that I want, and this infeed table is not supposed to be moving. And of course it is. And of course it had to happen once I finally got the thickness that I wanted. So as I start looking at, the bolt had just completely fallen out. I don't want to change my thickness of the planer because it's already set. So I prop it up, start working on there, and then just a spring that I don't even know what it goes to pops out. It's just problem after problem. But we get it back together, start planing again, and continue on. As a fun bonus, I will say do not run primed material through your planer. You will dull your blades faster than anything you've ever seen, more so than working with hardwoods. It comes back to haunt us later. So as we're running the planer, remember, I don't want to change my height. One of the boards actually just freezes and locks up the entire planer, so it doesn't finish milling that board. Good thing we set it aside and we remember not to try and use that later. Once I have my two outside pieces, I want to get a real world measurement versus just using SketchUp. I have 3 vertical columns going up, which leaves me 4 spaces. Now what you're supposed to do is measure the distance and divide it by 4 for your spaces, not for your 3 vertical beams. The piece you're watching me take up and down, it's just a piece of MDF. I like using that instead of drawing lines, but we realize something's wrong.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's not right. That's not. That's... Man! It's gotta be after. I don't even want to take the nails out. I just. We'll leave that failure there. It's on the seam. Oh, why didn't we know something was off? God. So when I put up this, I originally did my seams. So my pieces would cover up the seams. So when we nailed that first one in, we should have just known something was off because we already planned for this to cover up all our seams anyways.
Remember how I said earlier we set aside the board so we wouldn't use it because we didn't finish playing it all the way? Yeah.
Oh. How did I grab that one? How? This freaking project. Oh my God. It's getting dark. Not talking about the weather. Probably won't be able to see it on camera, but we took this one down. Focus. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell. We took this one down because when we planed it, our planer crapped out. I don't know how. I don't notice these things. Oh, it's good. Yeah. So that just flew off the bottom. But make sure you don't throw these away. CA glue will be perfect for this. Put, yeah, that. So a little CA glue on there and it'll fill that spot perfectly. Just don't lose it.
Oh, look at this nice piece I found conveniently located off to the side with a bunch of nails in it. I wonder what I can do with this.
Oh my God, we almost, oh my God. X. I took all those nails out and almost used the same piece. Good Lord. Now I know I'm on the spectrum. Test run. Hey. Okay. That was a good test run. It's almost perfect. Thank you. SketchUp. So let's add 3/4. SketchUp gave us 36, but then I made some changes on the widths, so that's why we used our scrap piece. So we'll add 3/4 and then try that. We take our 2 pieces, put both of those, 55. So
What Rain Man is trying to explain is we're going to do what we did earlier for the divider pieces. I have 3 spaces, I have 2 pieces going in the middle. I need to take my total measurement, subtract the width of the 2 pieces, and then divide by 3. But I didn't learn from my previous mistake. So here we go again.
and that should give us perfect. We'll see. Should be right. Yeah, because we're still, man, carpentry. Whew. That's trim carpentry is special. I mean, there's been a mistake on every single cut, and like you would think doing custom woodworking, custom furniture, you would be good at it, but oh my God. We did the same thing on the divider pieces when we did it, because we're only accounting for, what I did was 2 dividers, so I separated for the 2 dividers, and it's 2 trim pieces, but I need to account for 3 spaces. So what I really should have been doing is 56 was our total measurement there, or 55, yeah, 25 and a half, 27 and a half is what we did this to. So 55, what we really should have done is divide 55 by 3. Yeah, that's where we messed up. So it should have been 55 divided by 3. Guide. Now, unfortunately, this is probably, oh, we lucked out. Yeah. So that's what you call spot on. Very, very happy. Okay, nailed it. About time something went right. You know, the first try. 14th, 30th try. Oh God. Alright. We got our vertical guide done. We know our dimensions now. Now we can run. Yeah, I think we're good for a day. I'm happy with where we're at. That was a lot of mistakes, for sure. Whoo, trim carpentry. That's trim carpentry special.